Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going with episode number 37 of the Aston Villa career mode here today on FIFA 16. And we do start today's episode off with a game against Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Europa League. I'm feeling super pumped today guys to get you content out this week. I am off work today, which is Monday, tomorrow which is Tuesday, and also Wednesday, and then over the weekend as well. I've just got to work Christmas Eve for 4 hours, so I'm super pumped to finally be getting into the swing of it and hopefully trying to double upload as much as I possibly can. Not necessarily just this series, but also other videos as well. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am for this week, because it is going to be absolutely awesome. But we do start with this game against Gladbach today in the Europa League. I'm looking forward to this so much. We have started off this year in the Europa League pretty well, and obviously we do want to go on and maybe even try and win it. You know, I think we've got the potential to do it. We are 1-0 down on away goals as Gladbach beat us 1-0 at home at Villa Park, which was very disappointing actually. And coming here I was hoping we could do better, and we start off doing better already in the 22nd minute with Michy Batshuayi picking himself up a goal, and I was really happy with that. You know, to start it off early was what we wanted. You know, we didn't want to be dragging this game on. I was hoping it wasn't going to go to extra time, and obviously as it stands now, if the game was to continue on, it would go to extra time, so I was hoping we could make a real impact. And I do want to apologise on EA's behalf for the absolute poor visibility that is in the snow. I shouldn't have really put Gladbach in white kit, but I didn't realise it was on the snow, and you can see some of this footage was a little bit buggered up. I don't quite know what happened. I recorded this video in two parts because I recorded the first bit, went and did some things I had to do, and then came back and recorded the second game. So yeah, I'm not too sure what happened. You can see there we missed a penalty of El Shaarawy, and it completely, you know, buggered up the entirety of that little bit of footage there. But the second half of this video is absolutely fun, but I still wanted to show you guys what I could of this game anyway. And you can see it was getting nearer and nearer to the 90th minute, and we still weren't doing anything. So we ended up in extra time. El Shaarawy gets a chance here just after the restart and comes very close. We did have to make some substitutions as well, and you can see them coming on now. But we whip in a corner with El Shaarawy. It comes to Jordan Vertwell, and oh my god, that is one of the nicest goals I have ever seen him score. That is incredible. Vertwell is really not the sort of player you'd expect to be doing almost a scissor kick. I mean, you'll see it in the other replay in a second. That is an absolutely worldie. I mean, look at that, the power behind that. I don't think anyone was getting to that. You know, he hit that so bloody hard, and it went straight past Sommer, who is the goalkeeper for Gladbach, and we do find ourselves 2-1 in front on aggregate. We go around the keeper here with Paneri, who came on as a sub, and I didn't actually realise, but the referee actually sent Sommer off. At first I thought it would be a yellow card, but El Shaarawy has a chance to redeem himself. Jankski, who is an outfield player in goal for Gladbach, didn't do too badly. We tried doing the stutter and it didn't actually work. You know, he was very good actually, surprisingly, for an outfield player. And yeah, I'm really happy with that actually. And we do find ourselves 3-1 up on aggregate, so that as things stand guys, we would be going through to the quarterfinals. And Stindl passes it in here. They give themselves much of a consolation goal. We had 10 minutes to hold on and hopefully not throw away our Europa League dream, because I'm so happy we've come this far, and Gladbach are a team that we can beat, and I definitely felt we could do that. And we do end up actually picking up the 3-2 victory on aggregate, which isn't too bad. You know, it was a shame we lost 1-0 at home. I don't think that was really fair, and you know, we played a lot better in that game. Although we did score 2 of our goals in extra time, I'm still really happy with the team. And we do continue on. You can see we and Gladbach are a team that we can beat in the quarters now. The fixtures have died down a little bit once we get into kind of April and May, so the team are still pretty tired. You know, this game came a day after, well, 2 days after the game against Gladbach. We had a day break and then straight into this game against Stoke. And you will see the team we line up is not the strongest, and we are only 2 points clear of Chelsea. So I was going to simulate this game with my second team, but I decided to play it because we are really close to falling back into second. And you know, if we don't win this game, we could easily fall back down into second place in the table. But you can see Stoke starting a fairly decent team there with the addition of Exodon Shaqiri, who came in real life in the summer just gone. And to be honest, Stoke are building a little decent team there. If they could get a few better players in there, it would be a really respectable team. But you can see our team, there is only two players from the first team who would start like literally every game. I mean, Guay now doesn't start every game because we've got Josh, and we've also got, you know, Sanchez as well, who doesn't always play, and etc, so on and so forth. So yeah, this team was a lot weaker than our usual team, and it was a real problem. You know, as I said, I wish EA would fix the fixture congestion in FIFA 16. It is horrendous. You know, coming into that game against Gladbach, we had to make subs. Like 3 or 4 players were completely out of energy because we've had so many games in in such a short space of time. And for a team like us, it's difficult. If you're like Chelsea or Man United, it's not too bad because you've got a lot of really good players on the bench. But for us, you know, our bench players are okay, but when you have to replace like a whole team every game, it is really difficult to rotate until, you know, you can see Kishner here just absolutely knackered already. And it was really difficult, to be honest. You know, I just wish I'd fix it, but this Stoke game was actually really difficult. We weren't getting any, you know, clear-cut chances to actually go ahead and score, which is really, really annoying. But Traore comes through here, gets taken down, nothing does come of it. Grealish here with the corner, whips it in towards Joe Bennett. He takes the hit, and unfortunately not quite Jordan Amavi-esque, and can't score a lovely volley for us. And again, we have our last chance of the game. Grealish surely to make it 1-0, and I don't know how. I almost started celebrating when that hit the post because it looked like it was going in so much that I just thought, you know, he must have scored that, but he didn't. And we do walk away with just the single point and a 0-0 draw, which is a little bit disappointing. And we do, unfortunately, you'll see in a minute, we don't actually hold top position. Chelsea won against Watford, and by the time we get to the next game, they would have already played a game in hand, so they are actually ahead of us in the table. We do a little bit of player training here, and you can see we weren't doing too badly, actually. I only show you like 1 or 2 each episode, because normally we do like 3 or 4 training sessions, but it does get kind of boring just showing you guys the same thing. But you can see Chelsea are 1 point ahead, but they do have a game in hand. So we have got a game against Man City coming up in the next episode, which is going to be really interesting to see how we do against 4th place City, and hopefully we can just hold on to the title charge that we're trying to go for in this second season here with Aston Villa. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I am so sorry. I know you guys probably want to watch all of it in one go, but that can't happen. But if you did enjoy this particular episode, if we could hit over 5 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. If you haven't already, please do go and subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you guys in the next episode of the Career Mode very soon.